psycholinguistics is the relationship in human mind or in human brain with the language. So it is related with the creativity because we as humans, we can relate the sentences or give our opinions or ideas. But in the other side, the animals or the mammals cannot be beyond of that of the needs of their essential needs, like the hunger or the fear. So, well, we have to communicate. So there are different forms of communication, such as music, the written form, not verbal, or also the most important mode of transmitting linguistic information is the speech. But first, we know that the language is divided into lexicon and grammar. So the lexicon is the vocabulary, all the vocabulary and the words we know, and the grammar is a set of rules that we know about the language. So it is divided into the prescriptive grammar and descriptive. The prescriptive grammar is the correct way, the grammar that we learn from the school, and the descriptive is the ordinary or informal use that we learn from the real life. And also it is the universal grammar, and that is divided into three components. That is the phonological. So in the phonological, we use, help us provide a sound of what we think, and we use the intonation, the tone, or the pitch also. And the morphological component is the transformation of the words that we choose from our own set of words or our own vocabulary through our base word, depending on what we are going to say. So, and last from the list is the syntactic component. Is how we organize those words and how we organize in a sentence. So the speech is the process we thought in our minds, but also the language is when of language is called linguistic competence, but it cannot be a linguistic performance until we use it. So the linguistic performance, we need the production and perception process. So this process of linguistic competence, it is a performance, is called the production and perception process. That is complete. Is the complete system. First we are going to encode. Is when the person talks and she or he has a mental idea. You make it from through the lexical selection, from a selection of the words. Then you try to connect it and try to representation, have a syntactic representation of that. Then you are going to speak. So it is the phonological representation, where you can use the pitch, the tone, or the intonation. So we use obviously articulatory system. There is a speech, and you are going to decode the message. So first you listen the sound, that is a phonological representation. Then you are going to connect that about the syntactic representation. And you recognize all the words, and then you have your mental thought.